I started making star quilts about 4 years ago. I took a star quilt to a friend in California, and when I came home, she started ordering star quilts, and I've done about 14 star quilts since then for her and for other people. And I realized there was a big interest in people wanting the star quilts, so I started making them, and this is one of the ways I am able to take care of my children and myself, by making the star quilts and selling them. And to me, I really enjoy sewing. So this is fun for me. It's not really a whole lot of work. I just enjoy sewing and creating things. And it's interesting to see my finished products. I've done buffaloes in the star quilt, eagles, and just about pretty much what anybody wants is what I make. I sew them with a sewing machine, and I quilt it by hand. I heard about the Lakota Fund through flyers hanging up on the wall in the post office, at the college center, and different places in Pine Ridge. And I was interested in starting a business because I didn't have the capital to start making teepees and doing the star quilts. I was making the star quilts, but I would make 2 and then sell them and buy enough material to make 2 more. And I just kept doing that. And I mean, it was just like I was just getting by. And so the Lakota Fund loaned me the money to buy enough material for 10 star quilts and to make 4 teepees and 4 sets of poles, which has got me started. And I'm hoping to be able to turn that money over and pay the loan back. I have a website. I have them on a website. It's on Rising International. I have my teepees, star quilts. I make buffalo dream catchers and buffalo pouches, and they're on the website. You could find them on Rising International. And I also would like to have a website of my own, and a lot of it's just word of mouth.
Yeah.
And that's how I get a lot of my orders, is just people passing on the information. And I have business cards that I give to people. The course that I took was very helpful in helping me figure out the cost of the teepees, the cost of the star quilts, and what kind of a profit I would make. I would like to, right now I'm getting my teepee poles from a guy in Custer, and I would like to buy a pickup and a flatbed and go up into the Black Hills and get my own teepee poles, and also have a building big enough that I could make the star quilts and teepees, and I wouldn't have to use the space in my home. Or I cut the teepees on my kitchen table,
Yeah.
and I sew in my bedroom, so it would be a lot easier if I had a building big enough to sew and cut the teepees and star quilts. I think the Lakota Fund, the class, was very helpful, and it's something that everybody wanting to start a small business should take. They've got a lot of tips, and they're very helpful with, like, the tax preparation class, and some of the other classes. I don't remember what they are, but some of the classes that I took were really helpful with me keeping track of how much money I'm making, how much money I'm spending. I'm going into the bachelor program of social work, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to start a business, because I'm a single mother, and I won't have time to work at a regular job, and my children are 8, 9, and 11, and it's a lot easier for me not to go to work for someone else from like 8 to 4, because sometimes my kids don't have school. They have a late start. They get out of school early, and if I had a regular job, I don't think I would have that flexibility to work with the kids, with their schedule and with the things that they're doing. And so I'm going to school. I'll be in the Bachelor program of Social Work this fall. And when I'm done with the degree, I would like to open up a safe home for women and children and work with my Lakota women and their children and help them get the education they need to move forward and to empower themselves, because a lot of women have been affected by domestic violence, and that has never been a part of our ways. And so I'm taking the classes and the program with Oglala Lakota College has incorporated our culture, religion, history, and language into the program, which is why I am going to school at Oglala Lakota College, because I want to have that Lakota perspective to help our Lakota women become better women and to help them get the education they need so they don't have to be stuck in a domestic violence situation.